Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Bruce Lee Legacy 50th version from Bandai. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks phenomenal, and I will say that when SH Figuarts gets it right, they get it right, and there's definitely a level of love and reverence in this figure, and certainly aesthetically, that I think is not rare, but is kind of on the next level even for them. And just some fantastic work here. And again, I apologize for my lights, where I know it kind of looks a little bit more, the tones get like messed up as I go back from the camera, but as I bring it closer, you can kind of see, I think they kind of nailed the skin tone. You got some really nice little like accents here, just like a little bit of almost airbrushed quality to some of the musculature. Not only that, but I think the proportions are pretty much perfect here. I mean, that definitely is Bruce's physique. Not only that, but we get to the pants, and it's hard to do articulated baggy pants. It's just the sculpt's always got to break. You just got to kind of do the best you can, and I think they really nailed it. Certainly for a neutral pose, as you can see, just really great folds, and the pleats where they need to be. Just really excellent work all around. Just good stuff. The musculature itself, again, that sculpt just looks exactly as it should. And then of course we get to the portrait, and absolutely Bruce, just really fantastic sculpt all around. Great paint as well, nice and subtle. Nothing seems off at all. Just, yeah, couldn't ask for more. It's just a fantastic looking figure. We get a crazy amount of accessories here, so let's not waste any time. Starting with hands right out of the box, we do get a pair of fists. Then we get a pair of chopping hands. Then we get a pair of splayed out / grasping hands. Then we get a pair of what I can only describe as Bruce Lee pose hands. Really love the way these came out as well. And then we get a pair of gripping hands with a closed grip. And then finally, we get a right thumbs up hand. So excellent work all around there. Then we get 4 different expressions for the face, and these are face plates. So of course we get our neutral stoic look. Then we get our very intense forward stare. And again, you can see that these just have the 3 holes in the back, or the, I guess, kind of rectangular peg, and then 2 round pegs, and they just kind of pop off the front of the head. Then we get the intense looking to the side. And then finally, we get a yelling open mouth expression, beautifully done. You can actually hear all the Bruce Lee sounds as you're looking at these. So fantastic work on Bandai's behalf. And then we get some weapons. So we get a pair of, I believe these are Eskrima sticks. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I am incorrect. But as you can see, just very basic kind of short stabs. Then we get a bow staff. Again, also cast in black, just very simple design. And then of course we get a pair of nunchuck, and nunchucks are not 100% on the singular of that. So I guess let me know on that as well. And you get a real chain, really nice quality. It has a really nice weight to it. So there's that. And then finally, we do get a stage / stand. So as you can see, Legacy, the dragon symbol here, Bruce Lee's, the modern Bruce Lee logo, and then his name. So really excellent work there. And then there's all these holes here, so you can pop those out and put in a flight stand if you so wish. That will do it for accessories. Articulation and balance here are excellent, and as we can see, freestanding kicks. This did take a little bit of work, but it is a very sturdy figure in terms of the joints and how it's arranged. So no problems there. And then we get into the nitty gritty here. So we are on a ball joint from the neck into the head, and the neck is a separate piece. So there's a ball joint going down here. So we can look down, we can look up, not all the way up. We're gonna run into that hair sculpt. Unfortunately, the neck doesn't help us here. You can see it doesn't really move a ton. So we get a little bit, but nothing crazy. We do get some very nice tilt and rotation, of course. Then we get these butterfly joints, which are nice and generous. So we get some really nice forward, some really nice back. We get hinge and rotation, or hinge and swivel here at the shoulders, so we come just about a perfect T. We're kind of falling just short. We do have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows coming to here. Then we do have a ball joint into a peg for the hands, so we can kind of move those around. It's not the most generous of movement, but you can get anywhere you want to go. You can rotate. You definitely do get a little bit of like kind of side to side, up and down, etc. Then we get a ball joint here at the diaphragm, a ball joint here at the waist. Unfortunately, because it does run the sculpt, we don't get crazy crunch, but it is very, very nice. And we get some decent arch back as well as some nice side to side. So we're running into that sculpt, but we do get some movement. We get rotation, of course, as well. I wish that was a little bit deeper, but it is definitely good, especially because some Figuarts kind of don't go anywhere. Then we get to the hips, and these are not drop downs. I kind of thought they would be. As you can see, you're gonna kind of run into that sculpt, so you gotta move it a little bit, and then we can come out and almost full splits. Definitely very, very nice. We can kick forward, almost complete 90. Then we do get thigh swivel at that assembly right there. You can actually see it. Then we come to the knees. We are single jointed, but folding beautifully in half. So you get a lot of play there. Then we come down to the feet, and we get a little bit of point. It is very tight sculpt, so we're not gonna get too much. We do get some much better forward though. We do get a toe hinge, and then we get some pretty generous rocker. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with my own custom articulated icons Bruce Lee, as well as the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Fei Long figure from Jada Toys, with some other SH Figuarts, with some domestics, with some other imports, with some monsters. Finally, with our articulated icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the SH Figuarts Legacy Bruce Lee figure from Bandai is that this is an absolutely kick-ass figure. Honestly, if you're a big fan of Bruce Lee, this is kind of a must-have. Again, there's a lot of love and attention to detail that went into this figure, and that's just really the most you can ask for. And ultimately, like, the articulation is fantastic, despite my hope for a little bit more ab crunch, but everything else is absolutely fantastic, and you can totally work with it. Accessories are perfect, and again, the aesthetics are just like right on. So yeah, absolutely recommend this, and this is currently available from various online resources, so I'll have a link or two in the description below, so you can pick this up if you are interested. So that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if so, hope to see you back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's talk some more beautiful plastic and just escape the world for a while. But until then, I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.